Well, what's up again, viewers? Brian here at... You know what? This is silly. Screw this. Where was I? Oh, hello. Brian here at 3TR, and I'm sure some of you have already known, or I'm sure you can tell from the title, but the first official image of Jared Leto as Suicide Squad's The Joker was released yesterday, and I just feel the need to want to share my initial thoughts on it, because the internet has been kind of mixed. There are some people that really like this new look, and there are some people that really don't like this look. So, jumping right into it with this new image, and I'm going to say this. I do have some positives and some negatives. The positive about this is certainly not Heath Ledger's Joker, which was my biggest concern, because watching this new Joker, I don't want to be reminded at all of Heath Ledger. I want this to be its own individual Joker, and we certainly have that. Another positive that I like is I like how the Joker's hair is a little bit sleek back, which kind of reminds me a lot of Jack Nicholson's Joker, which that is a plus, because Joker has always seemed to be a type of psychotic that has a bit of class to himself. But with this one, it looks like they're certainly mixing a little bit of class with definitely a much more rigid look. One thing that's a lot of people had a problem with, and that's the tattoos. I don't really necessarily have a problem with the tattoos. However, I do think they kind of, I guess the purpose of the tattoos is to kind of explain the Joker without him actually saying anything, which is why you have like classic looks like, you know, damage written over the forehead, and ha ha ha, and the gesture, and the Joker smile here, and ha 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 everywhere. So but I'm not sure if that's really necessary, because the Joker is such an iconic villain that anyone that even knows remotely anything about the Joker can kind of get an idea of how his personality is without you actually having to have all these tattoos. But I guess the addition of the tattoos is probably a hint that maybe this Joker has been in jail for a long time, because that is definitely a trademark of people that spend a lot of time in prison, in my opinion. One thing I'm a little bit biased about is I'm not sure about the teeth. However, I have heard a theory that maybe Ben Affleck's Batman has been punching him in the face so much that he's lost a lot of his teeth. I could have thrown out the idea that maybe he has replaced his teeth because he's gonna bite a lot of people, so he bites people and rips parts of their rip flesh out, which I think would be pretty messed up. I'm not sure if the Joker is into biting. I will say this. The only concern I have about this Joker, the one thing I certainly just don't like, is I'm not sure what type of Joker we're getting. I mean, or what type of world this is going to be. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be taken in realistic terms, or if we're going flat out comic book with what Marvel is doing. Because the one thing that's a bit of a plus and a minus for me is, if you look at something like Jack Nicholson's Joker, his skin was completely dyed because he fell into a batch of chemicals. Okay, that made sense. But with Heath Ledger's Joker, you can clearly tell it was just a normal guy who just had makeup on and just kind of messed around to make him look kind of like he didn't really know what he was doing. This version definitely has the perfect skin tone of the Joker, which tells me that we're definitely going into a comic book world. But if we're supposed to take a much more gritty and realistic look, you know, I wouldn't, like, how is this guy's skin looking like this? Are they going to go with the whole thing of he fell into a batch of chemicals? Because that's going into comic book realm, and we're trying to take a realistic tone, which is what I think DC and Warner Brothers is trying to do with their cinematic universe, which is going to make them apart from Marvel. But overall, I'm fine with this Joker look. I do have some concerns. I would really like to see this in action. But yeah, you know, never judge a Joker or a character by its cover or its first image. But once I see this in action, or actually see him deliver his lines, then I think I'll feel a lot more comfortable with this new interpretation of the Joker. So I'd really like to know, what are some of your guys' thoughts and concerns? Do you like this new look of the Joker, or do you think there's certain things that you think should have been taken out, or which had been added to maybe solidify this as a new Joker? Share your thoughts with me in the comments down below, and if you like this video, feel free to like, comment down below, and please subscribe to check me out my future videos. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll see you next time.